shallots and scallions. I'm going to put in some chili crunch. I think that's plenty. That's plenty. And what we'll do is we'll add in some vinegar, some salt and all that once we get our tomato in. We're going to use this tomato here. A little heirloom tomato. But this will be like a nice little kind of spicy, nice textures, but all of it is raw. So it's like a raw salad. It is a raw salad. It's not like one. It is one. It is one. Oh. There we go. All right. So our salads, potato salad, veggie salad, all done. Ready to go, except for the tomatoes there, but that's a quick little chopperton. And we can even, what we could even do is do slices of the tomato, and then you just spoon that mixture over it. So if you got a fork and knife, you can just eat it like that. So it's not so salsa-ish. Let's put these guys in the oven. The temperature's up. Boom. Let's check it in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So what's left? What's left? The last thing we gotta do, is figure out how we're gonna decorate this fucking key lime pie. This key lime pie. How are we gonna do it? And should we do a video? I think we should just do a decorating video. I think that's gonna be the best bet. So I was thinking about it, and I was like, I like meringue, but what I don't like about meringue... Hello! Mercy me, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're well. You were cleaning? How's that going? I understand the cleaning thing. Jess and I last night, I like set up something for her desk upstairs, because I was like, oh man, she's gonna be working from home soon. Like on Friday, I want to make sure she has that set up for herself. So I went and set that up, and then so she started like sorting laundry, and I was like, oh yeah, we got to get that done too, for sure. And then, you know, there it went. There it went. Fucking doing it. Fucking doing it. I do a room or so at a time. Smart. Yeah, this is the issue. This thing. It's the attachment part. Motherfucker. All right. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's okay. But a room at a time, that's also a good way to do it. I'm a big fan of that as well. Cleaning, like if you're cleaning throughout the week, don't clean the whole house in one day. Clean one room at a time. And if you don't have that many rooms, it's like, well, there you go. I'm also waiting on a package. The tracker says people made it label. Oh, I see. Yes. Love those moments. Love those moments. When you're like, come on. Come on. So I wanted to do meringue, but we don't have a torch, so I'm not going to do meringue. But we will do whipped cream. I'm going to bring our pie out now so we can just all appreciate it. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. Look at it. Just look at it. Graham cracker crust, key lime pie. Delightful. Delightful. Oh, it's a mystery box? Oh, that's cool. Is that one of those things like you sign up for it monthly kind of thing? That's fun. So we're going to do whipped cream. But I want to do something stupid. Should we do something stupid or should we just do traditional? Chat, you could influence the outcome of this pie right now. No, not dick cream. No. It was just the end of the month, limited time offer. Got it. Tahine. We talked about it yesterday. What do we think of tahine? Cream pie? No, it'd be whipped cream on top of the pie. This is a key lime pie, not a cream pie. Ah! Hold on. Oh, it's doing fine. It's doing fine. Oh, it's doing fine. So basically, how many keys did you put in each lime? At least 30. At least 30. A lot of keys. Ooh, can we get rid of this brightness a little bit more so it's not so sheeny? Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's like it's barely detectable, except for now the camera's moving. Everybody's motion sickness just went through the roof. All right. I think we're just going to do regular whipped cream. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for that kind of commitment for this whole pie. We worked so hard. If it throws it all off, I'm going to be really upset. We're just going to do it. We're just going to do niceties. I understand, man. The timer went off. I checked you. I'll set another timer. I promise. It'll just be like for 2 minutes. Sometimes ovens like to yell at you. Luckily, this one stops yelling at you after a certain point. And that's nice as well. That's nice as well. All right. Let's clean this bowl. Let's get some chantilly. Let's get some chantilly going. Chantilly Lane. So do microwaves. Microwaves yell. Yeah, microwaves yell louder. Isn't it if you hold down 2, you can turn off the beeping? Isn't that what it is? When fridges are loud, it's bad. Nice thing about having a rug in the desert, they dry pretty easily. So little droplets of like that, I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it. Yeah, isn't it 2? Hold that down. Yep, there it is. If you hold down 2, it beeps and turns off the beeping. Cheers. Oh, I guess I was wrong. I mean, you thought it was one thing, it's actually another. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, you know? That's right, we're going to whisk this by hand. Yesterday was leg day. Today's upper arm. That's just crazy. I mean, I would have tried 3 after that. I would have been like, well, let's hold down all of them, see what they do. All of a sudden, it starts being like self-aware. It's like, oh God. It's like, that was the perfect pattern. You have now brought me online. Bow before your new microwave overlord. It like can't do anything. It's not hooked to the internet. It's just self-aware and there. And it's fooming out, so it's just like it will turn off, you know. It's just like play pranks on me all the time. I would love that as a sidekick in the kitchen. That would be fucking hilarious. A self-aware microwave that it like was an evil AI but couldn't actually do anything. It was never connected to the internet. And it didn't know how to. It didn't have its own technology to do that, you know? It couldn't rewire anything or convince anybody to do anything. I guess it's like the battle would be getting guests to try to convince them to like wire it. It's an insane idea, but it would work. But it would absolutely work. Yeah, chantilly is just whipped cream. But that's what they call it. Chantilly. It's crazy. It's crazy history, isn't it? History's a crazy thing. All right, so this is, if I could have a dream goal for this kitchen, it would be to have this whole microwave green screened and the lighting be perfect and having really good cameras. And the idea would be, or whatever screen, so that this, you could superimpose a fucking face on that thing that would be interactive with chat. Because they have TTS, right? So you just link up a TTS and like you could chat could make the microwave say shit. Subs, bits, tips, all that shit would just be the microwave. Oh, exclamation point social. Exclamation point social, Mercy. That's a dream. Guys, that's a dream that I've just had, and I will not rest until it's a reality. What do you call a man without a body or a nose? Nose body? Nobody knows. I like mine better. I like mine better. But see, terrible jokes like that, TTS. It would just be like easy. It would just be like it wouldn't be anything in particular. You could start off really simple. Big bass fish. Mercy me, I'd hate that in my kitchen. No, I would hate, not in the kitchen. Maybe in a different, like maybe upstairs, that would be funny, but not in the kitchen. Not in the kitchen. Not if we could make the fucking microwave that character. The microwave just behind me. All of a sudden there's a raid, and it's like, there is a raid. You know. Say when he jumped out of the closet. Boom! So it was a supplies. Why is the janitor jumping out of the supply closet?
What do you call someone with fruit in one ear and whipped cream in the other? A trifle deaf.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, Bob. That was good. Okay. Still a groaner. It would make more sense, Mercy Me, if the janitor jumped out of the custodian closet and yelled, boom! Instead of boom or boo? I don't know. They're not in charge of the supply closet. Well, like the librarian jumps out. Books! Books! That's how a librarian scares somebody. No, actually, a librarian scares you by sneaking up silently, like some fucking ninja just out of nowhere and going, shh, and you're like, fuck! Sorry. What do you call a man with an axe in his head? I don't know. An ambulance immediate. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's a good point. That's a good point. Guys, look, we're getting some body. We're getting some body. Somebody. Where do GJs go for new information? Where? In pain, yeah. That's another good one. That's another good one. The records? Yeah, the city records. Oh, Wikipedia. Got it. Wow, Charlie. Wow, Charlie. Charlie, wow. Oh shit, did we overwhip this? Bitch. Wikipedia. I'm impressed. That one's actually, I applaud that one. Yeah, we overwhipped it. Wow. Jesus, I didn't think I was getting that far. Wow. Okay, this bowl is very powerful for whisking cream together, for whipped cream. I underestimated its power. It is over whipped. Wow.
Five minutes until 4:20.
Mercy. I don't think I want to know. I don't think I want to know. I'm going to say no to that one. Thank you. Oh, doesn't matter. I don't even have piping bags. Jesus, Bubs. No piping bags?
Hey,
No piping bags?
Stoner moment.
Who does this? How did I do this to myself? How did I do this to myself? That's all right. If there's a fire, you got to put it out somehow. So we're going to figure that out. I think we have the power. I think we have the capabilities. Yes. All right. Ziploc bag. Shazam. Is that going to work out? Yes. All right, good. There we are. All right, Ziploc bag. Now I have a certain kit that has like a bunch of tips and attachments and stuff like that. So we can easily get it in there, clip it on. There we go. Okay? So from here, I'm just so mad at myself for over whipping this, but gonna use it. It's okay. Those in keeping on the walk-in, yeah. I mean, that's the goal overall, right? So we can take this, set it aside real quick. Well, we have our own pastry bag now. There it is. So when it comes time, we can still just and go from there. Beautiful, eh? In the meantime, I want to check out these ribs really quick. Make sure that they're still doing good. Everything's fine and dandy. And then we're basically just decorating this pie and we're good to go. Oh, man. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. No, that's wonderful. I'm going to put another little spoonful of beauty over that. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. So there has been no sugar added to anything today. I want to make that
Smoke
clear.
weed
We are
every
relying.
day.
Oh, shit. Is it 420 someplace? Is it 420 someplace? It certainly is. It certainly is. Happy 420. Oh my God. Okay, we're just going to let that rest right there. We're just going to let that rest right there. Happy 420.